fam, welcome back again to another video. So my reps, Abi assistants, actually communicated something to me this morning. Like, I think there has been some misconceptions about this $100 training, and that is what I'll be addressing in this video. Please, you people should stop lying on my head. Hey, my power mommy, even without this thing, you people to lie, you ain't and even at that, when you say something, you say if you don't used to check it. Even sometimes when I charge people consultation fee, sometimes maybe 5k, 10k, 25k, and person will be like, maybe the money is for CV, to get job, to get a visa and everything, to travel outside the country. If I tell you that's what the money is for, you go, you're not supposed to fear. No, you go, you're not supposed to fear. Please, you, mama power mommy. So I'm here to address it today, right, about the training. I've made like subsequent videos on it, but I think some of you do not really get it. So I'm here to explain again. I'm never tired of explaining, because I don't want a situation whereby somebody will pay money and say, they think, don't come and think you, because money paid like this is not refundable. So I like to clarify my clients before they actually pay the money. So you should listen attentively. Open your ears wisely. Can you hear me? Okay. The $100 training. First of all, I'll be addressing. Okay. The first misconception is the $100 training. I put that $100. This is for people, for non-Nigerians. And in that video, I said the training costs between 80,000 naira. That the person I called for the training in Lagos, for that matter, is 80,000 naira. So depending on your negotiating power, how you go take negotiate them. It could be more, it could be less. That's just to give you like the price range. Like when they tell you that you should go and buy something, this is how much they said. That's just to give you like a price range to know the figure to actually work with. So that when you get there and then they're telling you this is something clinical, you know how to beat your price down. So that is the 80,000 I told you. That is not as if it's a fixed amount of money. There are so many places you can get the training, whether they are training in school, whether they are, let me talk. There are so many places you can get the training, right? So depending on whatever they decide to charge, but that is just a figure for you to work with. Then the second one is the $100 that I put. Some people feel like, okay, what am I charging this amount? That should be $100 in Nigeria is 61,000, is 70,000, is clinical. That $100 that I put is for people, is for my viewers that are not Nigerians. If I put 80,000 on the training fee on the video title, most of them, they will not understand the conversion or anything. So when I put dollar in something, it's just for people that are not Nigerians. I'm not talking to you people. When I put, you guys notice in most of my video, when I talk about foreign currency, I will say the thing in Naira, then convert it to dollar. That dollar is for people that are not Nigerians, so that the way to convert it in their own local currency. When I talk about Naira, I'm talking to Nigerian people. Dollar did not concern you people. You got me? Cannot be. I'm a Nigerian, so most times my this is always somehow specific. But then to do it for the culture, I care about my African people and my non-African disease. So that's why I used to convert to international currency equivalent, so that anybody watching will be able to convert the equivalence in their currency. You got me? That does not mean that this thing. Then another misconception is some people say that the money that they are paying, that when we did training commenced, like, is online training. Please, it is not an online training, it is a physical training. If you watch my first video on that, I told you that this thing involves you operating a machine. Can you watch something online on how to operate machine and then you go and be earning millions of naira? No, it has to be a physical training. They will teach you how to operate the machine. I've explained in that video how did this thing work. Some of you were able to get the DC, some of you were not able. It is a machine. They will teach you how to operate the machine, how to use the machine. And I used a blender to do example. Just like you are watching video how to operate a blender online, and then in physical, you now want to go and get the job that you learned how to do it online. You yourself, will you give yourself a job? It is a physical training. I will not lie for you just because of money. It's a physical training, but maybe you can do online courses to support your and which is, depending on the country, right, is one of the this thing. Don't let me talk, but it is actually a physical training. Then another misconception, every questions that people ask is, where is the training located? The training is located everywhere in the world. Like I told you, it is a globally recognized training everywhere, anywhere, whether you are anywhere you are in Nigeria, even if you are underground. I don't just want to be talking too much where you can get the training, but this training is located anywhere. If you pay to me, I'll tell you it is located anywhere. It's just like you asking. Some of you can be like, what if there's no training center? It's just like you asking, is there hospital in one place? Whereas hospital is located anywhere. Even in Nigeria, before you come out, you'd have seen like 2 or 3 hospitals. That's how cheap. In fact, that thing is even more popular than hospital. Like, it's more available, not popular. It's more available than hospital, but people do not really put eye, right? As long as there is road to that place, there is somewhere you can inside booth safe. The training is located everywhere. Then people ask me, which other question is where is the training done? I organize the training. You are looking for somebody that will buy you and collect your money. I'm not the one in charge of the training. I do not have access to the training. The only thing I do or I know about the training, right, that I guarantee is when you pay, like I explained that you have 4 questions from the trainer before you get trained. I tell you to have 4 questions. So when you get to your training center or the person that will train you, when you ask those 4 questions and the person cannot answer you, that means that one a bad market. You look for that place because you are using it for international standard, unless you are not using it to travel outside Nigeria or your home country. But if you want to use that training, right, to travel outside the country, there are 4 questions you need to ask, because you'll be doing a lot of international evaluation, clinical, those documentation and everything, so that it will not give you wahala. So that is why you have to ask for those 4. So whether you do it inside underground, if you do it inside the bush, if you do it anywhere, as long as your trainer can answer that 4 questions, I am good to go. I do not do the trainings. I don't offer the training. I don't even know how to do it. I am not the person in charge of the training. Your own is you look for the person, the nearest place to you to offer the training. Then I'll tell you the 4 questions for you to ask the person. If the person can answer the question, then before you not pay your training money. That means that when you start your international process, right, getting a job abroad and all those things, it will not give us, if you are using me, it will not give me or you wahala. You will not be running kitty kata kata. So it will just be like a direct process. You understand? So you ask your employer 4 questions. I'm not the one offering the training. I don't have a training center. I don't have a this thing. So now people now say, okay, the money I charge for is for what exactly? The money I charge for is to tell you the name. Oruko training is to tell you the name, not for the training. And that thing is, some people ask that the money I'm charging, is it part of the training fee? More than they fear God now. How much did I charge you people for the name? That people expect that I should, from that money I used to pay for the training. Maybe now they fear God small. It's you that will use your hand. I don't pay anything for applicants, whether visa, whether anything. I don't pay anything for applicants or for clients. You will use your money to pay by yourself, because I don't want somebody to say, Kiniko, the only thing I charge you for that is coming to me is when I charge you for my own service. You pay into my own account. Any other money that you have to pay, this is my hand. You will pay it with your hand. You collect your receipt with your hand. So that toba diwaju, toba dejo, they will still collect money from you. Now you pay your own. So the only money you are paying me is my own service charge money. I don't pay anything. Even if you want to pay something, your card is declined, I say, cannot, I beg, or maybe I know they for this thing. You are paying your money, you're training this thing yourself. So the money I charge, right, is to tell you the name. Like I told you, this training, right, this job is a popular job. It's a popular, not well-known job. It's a job that people actually look down on in Nigeria. It's a job that you see almost every day. You just say, you just waka pass. Yeah. So what I'm charging is to tell you that job where they waka pass, this is the job, is to tell you the name. That is how much. And as I am making this video, I have increased my fees, right? I started charging for how much? 20, and now I've increased the fee. Like I told you, it is not something I want a lot of people to coming. It's fine if you can't afford it, it's understandable. But then, just like we have first class inside, some people enter first class, some people enter business class, some people enter economy, some people enter premium economy. And people inside premium economy, they'll feel like people inside first class that are wasting money. Leave it, as long as they can afford it, you get. So it doesn't have to be so affordable for everyone. Like I told you, I don't want, if I really want to make money sharp, I'll just say 1k, everybody sharp, I don't cash out. But that is not the goal of the point. I be the point of the goal and everything, right? If you cannot afford it, you can do care job or go and do nursing or change to IT. Leave this one for us. So as at when I am making this video, I have increased the money for the training. So if you've made research before, if you've come and you've asked for account and you not pay, don't even bother paying you. If you pay and you feel like that your money will be refunded back to you. We are not hungry. We are not hungry. You understand? So when I tell you this is this thing, I review my prices almost, I don't know, depending, because sometimes when I try to get more information about a job, about this, when I try to see more prospects for that course, like right now, and what made me to increase it was because yesterday I was actually in a meeting with some of this thing Kinecom. I was supposed to post the video before now, but I'm posting this one now because that one was, I was getting a lot of misconceptions. That's why I'm posting this one now. So I always, once I see that there's more benefit, there's more pathway to the job, there's more offer that I can give to the job, I increase my pay. So as at this morning, the pay, the charges as at midnight, somebody still paid yesterday on, but as it stands now, the money for that training has actually increased. Just to tell you the name, just to tell you the name of the training is Chikena. The money has now increased. So, and that's because there are a lot of benefits that comes to you actually learning that job, right? So the money I'll be telling you for the training, right? If you want to know how much it is, send me a DM or send me a mail. One of my reps will actually respond to you. So that money is just to tell you the name. Your training fee is not part of it. Your training fee, you go and pay it to anywhere you decide to learn it from. I don't have any this thing with that, right? You go and pay it with the person. And again, and that misconception is people ask that the money that they are paying for the name, is it part of helping to secure the job abroad? You should be very good, you. How much am I charging people and you expect me to inside the money still use it to help you to get job abroad? Una no dey fear God. Una no dey fear God. See now, I have staff working with me. I have up to like 4 staff right now, right? Like 4. And because responding to email, do you know how much these people are collecting? And people will come and be saying kini. And another thing that make me increase the pay, right, is because I now have people that is working with me. She can see. Because it's not so those emails and this thing, emails, reply emails, DMs, Facebook, and then I have to make content, and it's becoming overwhelming. And like I told you guys too, I'll be going back to school. So some of you will send emails. Some people see me, I'll just be seeing that after 5 days. I'll just be seeing skinny. And sometimes when I log into the email, I want to try and normally I'm supposed to go to the down to go and reply people that are down. But I want to reply people that are first. Before I say let me go to the next person, that person would have replied that email. So people would just feel like this guy is not even responsible for anything. So I had to employ ants to actually assist me in responding to the emails. And of course, you pay them salary. So that's one of the reasons I have to increase my fee, right? Yeah, increase my money. I have staff, I pay, I'm even looking to maybe I will actually have an office, but I am not sure yet. I don't know yet. So I'm just still doing online. So I have people, I pay their salary. So don't might be feeling like, you understand, you got me. I am sure you got me. And if you guys notice that these guys, they actually work almost 24/7, right? They work 24/7. Sometimes you guys notice, sometimes you get your mails replied midnight, sometimes in the morning, sometimes even including weekends, they work 24/7. So imagine when you actually employ people to reply emails to work 24/7. You have to pay them absolute value for their time and for their sleeplessness, because yeah. So for now, for YouTube, I'm the one replying YouTube now, and that's because some viewers, they deserve buzz boost. I cannot tell my staff to be replying my viewers buzz boost. That would be as if no, but me, I'll give it back to you. Like one in my last video, one was telling me that I talk too much, and I was like, coach she done. I gave it to her, but me, I was happy with myself. So for now, for my YouTube, now me they reply my comments, not my staff. But for my emails, my DMs, my WhatsApp, and anything, they are my staff replying. And yeah, I kind of train them to actually respond professionally. But when you receive buzz boost on YouTube, now me they follow you chats, because some of you are just some of you are really amazing, where that like few percent of you echo shebi kini. I used to respond to you. So I hope this video answers all your questions and all your doubts. So any money I'm charging you is just for the name, to tell you the name of the training is called full stop. So, and like I told you, that it's a popular course. So far, the people that have paid and I've told them the name, they're able to figure out where to actually get the training. They're able to, it's not something that is hard, right? I think it's a job that you see every day. You see every second, but then you not put mind. So once I tell you the name like this, that this is the job, you will just ease, because it's something you will get easily. Is this one that I'm just saying training center, training clinical, and I mean just the package jam. I'm just the one packaging it because of the international equivalence, like if you're traveling out and everything. So it's something you see every day. Everywhere you go, you see this thing, you see the machine and everything, but you not just put mind. So, and then which other question? And that's it. So the money I'm charging is just to tell you the name of the training, right? Then when I tell you, once you know the name, you already know where you do the training, right? You already know the name. Or you can try to then which other question? And that's the question. That is all, I guess, and everything. So guys, thank you so much for supporting. After this video, I was supposed to post a video before this one, but then I had to rush it because my assistants were telling me that people are misconcepting this one. So that's what I did. So, and that video is actually dropping tomorrow. I want to like avoid paying for the training. That one I'll be charging for it, but I don't want to. Okay, that will be like in my next video. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I see you guys in my next video. One of the things that made me even barb my hair is that replying that meals can be so anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.